Let me get you in the moment. Yeah, yeah. Hold up, freeze. Stay right there. Let me get you in focus. Yeah, yeah. All I see is you and me. Slow it down and let it breathe. Hold up, stop. Where I am. Let me get you in focus. Hey. You from LA, you been living in Atlanta. You want it all, and I ain't even mad.
Hello.
Hello. It was a fun countdown.
Oh, that's right. You haven't been on a sprint when I did that.
No,
Because I haven't sprinted in like a month.
I haven't done anything in like a month.
That's fine.
You've
What
done a
is-
lot in a
what
month,
is
just
life?
not on YouTube.
Yeah. No, that's fair. I've done lots of things just elsewhere.
Yes. Well, hello. Welcome to a
Hello.
random night of sprints because I realized I have 5 books to read before next Tuesday. See, there's a positive thing to like scheduling out your content so far in advance, but then sometimes it doesn't work.
Yeah, sometimes you're like, oh fuck.
Anyways,
We're not
welcome.
talking about how many books I need to read.
It's fine. Don't worry about
I've
it.
read one book in a month. So.
Good job. And it was a graphic novel.
And it was Lore Olympus, so I don't know if it counts because that thing practically reads itself. It's like, oh, pretty colors.
Well, welcome to the BookTube Support Squad. Tuesday night sprints. Also, I'm very sorry that I scared you. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it was louder than the rest of the volume.
Good to know. I should adjust.
It is-
But like, there's no way to
it is very
adjust the
loud.
volume inside of StreamYard. So I guess I just need to re-export it with a lower volume.
Oh, true.
Anyways, hello. How are we doing? Good. I mean, it's Tuesday. Someone sent me a TikTok today, and it was like just someone getting in this car screaming and then going, "And it's only Tuesday," and I'm like, relatable.
Monday went rather well this week. I feel like today is the day that was Monday.
Monday went okay for us because
I
it is
agree.
the end of fall break. Like this weekend was the end of fall break, so a lot of people weren't even in the office yesterday. But then everyone was back today, stressed out because they took a long weekend.
Yeah.
So, hello.
Laura.
Reading Wild as the Witch because the boss battle might drop at any moment. You know, it could.
Yeah, good.
You know,
Yeah.
If the host remembered that there needs to be one, it could.
Yeah. You didn't remind us of anything.
Cal, don't give away our secrets. We're masterminds, remember?
See, we've fucked with them so many times they won't even know if this is acting or not.
This is true. This is true.
No, I'm saying 100%. We might not be on our game.
Shh, don't tell.
Okay, well, I'm on my
know that about us by now.
It's true. 2 years into a project, they probably
Right.
have figured out.
You know, this is yep, it's believable.
All right. So, what are you guys reading tonight, or are you reading? What are you doing?
You're gonna be happy with me.
You guys haven't. Brianna hasn't seen it yet.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. When you get to the second one, we'll buddy read. Because I
Okay. Yeah.
and then maybe also I'll just give you my NetGalley account and we can read the third one. Comes out in January.
I'm excited.
I just
I
haven't.
will be
done
working
it.
on this and on videos tonight.
Yay! Is that your writer, like your
That's my
NaNoWriMo?
writer thingy.
Nice.
I think I've got all of the plot ideas, or the plot. I'm still,
Yes, right.
I have a master outline. It's called, or an at a glance outline that I do, where like you just literally list everything that's supposed to happen in the book and like some of the different things on the, like I've always handwritten that one because I'm like I may need more space for. I was like, but limiting my space might force me to be more economical with my words and like what is actually supposed to happen instead of just rambling on and on.
Fair enough.
So I'm torn, but I think we're going to work on character stuff today. And then I have, I need to work on getting a sprint timer set up for this weekend for Worldwide Write-a-thon.
Oh, right, yeah.
Which, did you get the Discord invite for that, by the way?
No fucking idea. You want to know the last time I checked Discord?
Uh-huh.
Can you guess?
That
August.
Yep, probably. Join.
I-
Yep, I did.
the
Very good.
first sprint, I am going to be doing an Instagram reel because I have a post that I need to do for Aardvark. Because I got my box in yesterday. It's like the Canadian version of Book of the Month.
Sorry, what?
You didn't know? No, I've showed you these. I've showed you this. It's
There's
like
a Canadian.
it's
Are you Canadian? No.
no, but it's US and Canadian.
Aardvark.
Yeah, it's like, well, the whole thing was that they came out this summer, and it's essentially exactly the same thing as Book of the Month.
That
and
explains why Book of the Month is suddenly in Canada.
Yep, because the month after they announced it, they were Book of the Month is like, oh, we can do it in Canada now.
Amazing
You want
how
it?
quickly
I've
that
been
happened.
waiting. It's like sign up for notifications about coming to Canada. I'm like, I'm signed up. Notify me, bitch. And I haven't got a single
Just get
email.
this one.
Okay, I will. Shit, how it
I'll
works.
send you the link.
Yeah, I'll
I
be
need
your
to set an alarm for 8 p.m.
affiliate. I'll give you money.
But then so I'm gonna do that because I needed to do that when I got home and I didn't have time. And then after that, I'm going to be reading Court of the Vampire Queen by Katie Robert.
I have that arc too. I need to read it.
You have an arc?
Yeah.
Oh.
I got it a long time ago, but as I've stated, it's been a one book kind of fall for me. So
Oh, it's fine.
you know, I started this on the plane home from California.
One of these days, I'm going to make a video about reading slumps and how we wouldn't be worried about reading slumps. if it
I'm
weren't-
If we weren't content creators, yeah.
I'm literally not worried about the reading slump. Like, my dog got 9 fucking ribbons this weekend. Reading slump my ass.
You thought that.
I'm going to I'm
You
going
did?
to watch a rally competition on November 12th. And then for some reason, there is not another one in Salt Lake until May. So I was like, well, we have a long time to be
They're
perfect.
like every
Yeah.
weekend here. Oh my goodness.
I know. There's one in southern Utah, so I might just drive down.
He'll be like
that.
1 though, then, right?
Yeah, he'll be perfect.
That's
No,
kinda
because he turns
perfect.
1 in March.
Okay, so he'll be even more mature. So you have a lot of time to
I
practice.
think that might be better because like right now he's so food motivated that and since you can't take food in the ring,
Mhm.
like
Just train it really well.
right. Also, I fucked up with his training because I've always had him on my right, and apparently he got to be on the left.
You do have, that's what happened with Briar too. So I had trained Briar a whole different heel command for the left. I just was like Foos, like German heel.
Yeah,
And that's how. But
like he's
Cassidy
still
was-
young enough that won't be a problem. It's just that's the side Doyle's always been on, and
Yeah.
it's easier. For
That's
me.
funny because I just listening to Cal, I was like, I think when we get Tessa, I'm going to train her to heal on both sides. Just like
Oh,
so
why?
she
He will. It's just that like it's easier for me to hold him and stuff.
yeah.
But
Anyway,
you
I should
wanna
probably
make
pay
sure that
attention to
it's
the
a different
comments.
command, Margaret, because
Oh yeah,
otherwise-
it would be a different command.
yeah,
Like it'd be like other side, something like
yeah.
that.
Some people say side, some people say get in. Like it's what like.
Because I know I want to say they did start teaching us a switch command so that like the dog would at least would know to switch sides, but I don't think we got far in that because it was just mostly
Yeah.
heal. And that was all Susie needed really was the first couple of obedience classes that we did. Because she
Yeah.
was just always a well-behaved dog.
Well, there's nowhere in competitive obedience, I believe, that your dog needs to like sustain a heel on the right side.
yeah, you just
so
need to
it's
switch.
yeah, the left side. I learned this because I was always like rude. I have a disabled left arm. Fuck you guys. But it's because traditionally you hold a gun in your right hand.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the heel is on the left side.
But what
So-
about people that are left-handed?
go fuck yourselves, I guess, said the AKC.
Listen, when they were coming up with those rules, Brianna, do you think they cared about left-handed people?
No. No.
No, but like
Brittany's reading The Nature of Witches tonight. I need to read that. It's on my shelf.
So funny.
Cal got that for me for my birthday last year or the year before. I think it was last year. I think it was last because I think it came out last summer.
I don't remember it, so it must not be this year.
You didn't? No, you didn't technically give it.
I got you the Barnes and Noble.
You gotten me a Barnes and Noble gift card, and that's what I got
Nice.
because it's pretty and gay.
I'm reading, but I'm also like organizing my dog room. Maybe I'll bring the computer down and be like, look at my dog room. But
Nice.
I
yeah,
could probably listen to an audiobook as I am doing this stuff, couldn't I?
I have been trying to listen to The Deep by Alma Katsu like for 2 or 3 days now, and I hate like a little bit of me dies inside every time I listen to it. So I don't want to listen to an audiobook.
oh,
It's not a horror book. It's a historical fiction with a whisper of a ghost. And I'm like, I want the spooky books.
mm-hmm.
Starting The Girl in Red, trying to be a little bit productive for the last hour of work. Very good. Reading The Last Housewife. I'm waiting on, speaking of audiobooks, that audiobook to come in. I'm hoping it comes in.
Speaking of
before,
audiobook coming in,
Jamaica's finished Birthday Girl today. Very good. That is, you have to text me your thoughts. Actually, you might have already. I think I saw a message from you and I didn't look at it because I was running behind.
We're all on top of our game lately.
Like, listen.
this is the third time that I have pulled my phone out today to request Electra from the library for my thing. And
thing. How are you doing on that thing?
Electra is the next book that I need to read for it.
But how many have you read? Good job.
Cal is so horrified.
No, what's the thing?
Cal may not know what the thing is.
Cal was in the chat while we were talking about this.
Michelle. No, we talked about it on a sprint. Michelle's reading Daisy Darker. Just DNF'd a book at 43% is so boring. I understand.
Snowing. Oh my
Snowing.
goodness.
We're supposed to get snow on Sunday.
It's snowing in some parts of Ontario too. It just hasn't hit us yet. But it's been
Like, I don't
raining
think it's gonna
here.
stick, but because it's still supposed to be in the 40s. But
Yeah.
What book did you DNF, Michelle? If you haven't already said, because I'm way behind on comments. My friend at work thinks I'm crazy because I check the Discord very often. It's fair. It's fair. Currently reading Hester. Got a couple of arcs in today that you're thinking of picking up. Very cool. Which ones did you get? Reading The Near Witch. Behind on my TBR this month. You know, me too. I've read 11, 12 books, but none of them were on my TBR, so it's fine.
I read books this month, just not like, I mean, I don't mind because Little Thieves was one of the books that I read this month. And that might be my favorite book of the year.
Nice. I feel like that's a very Margaret book.
I also I really liked how just like,
Well, it's okay
The world
because we all know that you're not going to get any reading done starting on Friday.
true that.
We just need to do a group buddy read of this one.
That's okay.
I'm reading
yes,
They Drown Our
Laura.
Daughters.
I have seen the news. Not only did I see it, but also this one.
No,
informed me
Taylor
as well.
Swift. Taylor Swift comes out on Friday.
Yep.
Midnight's comes out on
Why did I think that was November?
because it's almost November. This is 100% why Book of the Month is coming to Canada. Yes, they've all but said it.
We can read the writing on the wall.
Yeah. Currently reading Gallows Hill. I think currently like Book of the Month might be like $1 cheaper or something like that.
There's
2/3
no
of the
reason
way.
I can't get both.
This is true. They have different books too. Like the choices for this month were not. None of them were the choices for Book of the Month.
Oh, it's expensive.
Is it?
In Canadian, yeah, it looks a lot nicer when you look at it in American dollars.
It's fair.
The $10 is more in Canadian dollars.
Oh, this is what you were talking about. You saw the news.
I did. I saw the Percy Jackson news, and then proceeded to be mad at the entire internet for not telling me.
But the internet did tell you. Reading The Wedding Dress Sewing Circle will finish tonight. Very nice.
Listen, I want to cultivate
That's too cold.
a relationship to Percy Jackson like Lily Mead has with Taylor Swift, where like if any news comes out, her friends, like her close circle, everyone's texting her to see if she's okay.
Right.
So, okay, let me put this book on hold so I can go pick it up at some point.
Oh, these are the 2 arcs that you got. I was like, what is okay? I'm okay. I told you I'm doing great today. 400 pages. That's a lot, especially as an arc. That's hard to read on your Kindle. That's cold. Stone Mothers Fire. I was doing audio and I was thinking of a sloth while listening. Yeah, no, that's how I feel. Do you have any options? We can maybe help you with that. Right. This is hard because I think this month, Book of the Month had
I was
better
gonna
ones.
say it looks way better this month, Book of the Month.
But that was only because like they had the Kiss Curse. I got the Kiss Curse, and Sign Here, which is like a horror about a demon, who like lives in hell or works in hell, and it gave me very Lucifer vibes, which was making me happy. But this is what I got from Aardvark. Actually, I have no idea what I saw them. I got the Night Ship, which is
That's really interesting.
this is actually the second copy I have because they told me I was only getting 2 and then they sent me 3. And so I bought the Barnes & Noble exclusive of this one because it had sprayed edges.
That's the better one anyways.
Yeah. And then The House in the Orchard, which is like contemporary fiction. And The Marsh Queen, which is a thriller, I think. The one thing I like about these is they don't have the Book of the Month thing on the spine.
Yeah,
like, they don't
I
have
like
the little
that.
seal. Like it, and I think they're like the size of a normal paperback or normal hardcover, whereas Book of the Months are always a little taller.
They're tall. What my one shelf, it doesn't like my the copy of the one you gave me, Margaret. I always have to move it down an extra shelf, and it's not exactly alphabetical.
Yeah.
She don't fit.
Aardvark did only have 4 to choose from. Like they're a new company though,
That's
so
good. It could get better.
right, they're gonna get better.
Yeah.
And the one thing is that they've done, amazing with their customer service because they did have a little bit of a struggle rolling things out because they didn't realize it was gonna be as big as it was. So they gave everyone a free book.
Whoa.
Yeah. Because they didn't get shipped out until the middle of the month.
Oh man.
And they shipped a whole lot faster. Because like I only got the shipping notification like 2 days ago. So
Wow.
I want it
yeah.
down.
Choices are House of Hunger and Vita Nostra. I really want to read House of Hunger, so that would be my pick. But I haven't read either one of them, so I can't really give you an expert opinion on which one you should read. Hello. We're doing well for a Tuesday.
Are we?
Are we? I don't know. Anyways, oh no, I definitely I turned the timer completely off instead of just removing it from before we went live. Because I'm
Perfect timing too, because my timer for my food in the oven just went off.
perfect. Well, let's sprint for 45 minutes using Margaret's beautiful timer.
I'm making another one for this weekend so that I can actually do like the sprints with the breaks.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm like, I figure since I am doing a writing sprint, I might as well get this done. I'm gonna try to have it done by Thursday, so if anybody wants to use it for Worldwide Write-A-thon, they can.
then you can get all of your
Watch
time. Since you're so close to 1K, then we can also give you the watch time.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well,
And
then
really close.
you are. All right. Well, then we will see you in 45 minutes.
Bye.
Hello.
Hello.
When you make your new timer, will you make it a louder ding?
Yeah. Make it scare Max.
I don't want it to scare Max, but I can turn the volume up just a little bit. Like,
Well,
I want it.
It's not that. It needs to be like 1 to 2 more dings because the 1 is just too much. It's like too quick.
You hear the sound that Cassie's making right now? That's the sound you need.
That's the sound you need. You just need. Doyle is so confused right now.
If I can find, well, because if I can find, like, I have to find some music that I can use. But like, eventually, I want to do like the ding and then music after it for the last bit. But
Right. Check thematic.
thematic, okay. But I purposely don't like. I'm not actually a big fan of that like annoying countdown. The sound just annoys me. So that's why I was trying to go for something that's softer. But
No, that makes sense. But like, even if it was just like 3 notes, then like, because I always like, I almost didn't hear it.
yeah.
That's the only thing. That's my only request. How did you do?
I messed around in Canva for a bit and kind of figured out what I was doing.
Nice.
And
That's
ate dinner.
Nice. I did my reel, did a static post that I can do tomorrow, and ordered dinner because I didn't want to cook.
Nice.
And then read like 10 pages. And they're already doing it. So that's
Hell yeah.
When she said this was a spicy book, she was not kidding.
I read like 25 pages and got a lot of house organization stuff done. So
Nice.
Yay.
Are you listening to it on audio or just physically reading it?
just like I'll read a chapter and then I'll do a bit of housework and then rotate.
Okay.
Like physically.
The audiobook for that is actually really good.
Oh, is it on
And
script?
it's on script.
I may just have to go do that then while I clean.
I mean, since you haven't been reading, it shouldn't like kick you out.
No. It'll be like, oh my god, you exist.
Back. Mel, we were talking about Aardvark Book Club, which is the new book box subscription. House of Hunger. All right, there you go. That cover is gorgeous.
Nice.
I don't remember where I was. All right, hello. I'm currently reading Gothicana. Never heard of that, but that sounds very good. Is that Cassie?
It's yes.
Oh, well, it was Briar. I said it was Cassie, then turned out to be Briar, but now
Aardvark does the. If you're thinking Canada outside of the U.S., then yes, they do because that's why we have Book of the Month. You guys have Book of the Month now.
But not yet. Like Book of the Month, like is really dragging their feet about it.
coming. It's
Yeah.
we're coming. Oh, Canada. And I'm like, okay, well then, like, just come. Enough with this foreplay.
Got to page 164 and Wild is the Witch. Very nice. 70 pages. Fantastic. Hello. Ooh, new TBR game. My TBR game is going to change in January.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is this something I was supposed to know about already? Or is it
It was in the group chat. Yes.
Well, I don't think I told
talked
you.
about it on sprints.
No, I didn't tell you what it was in the chat. I just
No,
told you I
yeah.
had a new idea. But Scattergories is going to become a Patreon readathon.
Oh.
And then I have that way it doesn't all the way go away. But also it is coming up on it's gonna have its 3rd birthday in May.
Time to switch it up.
Like it's time to retire it.
Yeah.
And I had a new idea, so it worked.
Good.
Made it to page 283. Fantastic. Yes, Aardvark will deliver to Canada. I don't know about like Mexico or the other side of the pond. Laura's Cassie is out like a light.
Well, That's because your Cassie is a baby and she still needs to sleep 20 hours a day to grow. My Cassie is 2 years old at the end of the month, and
Are you doing a birthday party for her?
I should.
You
know,
should do like you should do a photo shoot for her.
I should. I
That would
finally saw her tired, eh? For the first time in her life, she got tired.
Nice.
She,
Didn't know she had that
after
capability.
3 straight days of rally, she was like, we were standing waiting for something to happen, and she just was like, and I was like,
Whereas
We
Doyle
finally figured
stands
out
too
what
long
makes
and
you
he's like,
tired.
I'm out.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if Aardvark goes to Australia. That I don't know. But Book of the Month doesn't do anywhere outside of the US. So
Yet.
they're not great. 64 pages, fantastic. Need to make a TBR game that I actually like. That is important.
That is why it took me 2 years longer than everyone else to come up with my own TBR game.
Yeah.
So-
It's hard because you don't want it to be like the first thing I did when I thought of my new idea was like immediately search it to make sure no one else had it.
Yeah.
And like so far no one else does. If it happens between now and January, I guess categories won't die.
That's the nice thing about coming up with your own game. No
Yeah.
one else can do Fableland.
Well,
You can do Fableland, but like no one else was doing it when I created it.
Yeah, but yours is just so much work.
It really is.
Like
Okay.
it's great.
I put extra work into it. Like
No, I know.
other people do not have to.
No, I know. But like if I were to come up with something on like that scale, I just wouldn't do it. I would never film a TBR because I would be like, that's too many steps to film.
That's what kind of happened with Risk. It was just like, oh fuck, this is work.
I mostly just sit in front of the camera and I go.
Yeah, but like it would also like for me, like if I were to come up with something that was like a story, because I'm not a creative person in that type, I would just be like, meh. Which is why I just have a board game.
I do regret sometimes the fact that I don't come up with a story ahead of time.
Right.
I really need to start sitting down and like looking, and I have them put off to the side because I need to start sitting down and looking at what prompts I do have, and like kind of jotting down like where each one is gonna go. Like I should put them in order sooner than the day that I am doing the TBR, but do I? No.
Cassie's like, I will just do this myself.
It's like, do you still have Bella?
Yeah, she's just in the crate because she we had
Why do you have Bella?
The owner needed someone to watch the dog.
Gotcha. It's cool, Cal. It's okay that you don't talk to me anymore.
it happened on Sunday while I was
Fine.
computing.
It's fine. Margaret knows, and I don't. Okay.
We called last night to write.
Fair.
Yeah.
So very last minute of us where we were like, we both want to write, and then we're like, let's just do it.
Yeah, I literally was just like, hey, I got this cool new story idea. And Cal was like, so what time are you free tonight? And I was like, let me check.
I guess now. Changed my TBR game in November because I started my current one in November 2 years ago. So I thought I'd change. There you go. Yeah. Like that's the thing. Like mine was birthed out of like the very beginning of COVID. May of 2020 was when this category started.
Wow.
I know, right?
That's crazy.
And like, I mean, yes, the game has changed drastically since I started, but I'm not like, I don't know. I feel like it's getting tired.
It's still kind of crazy to me that you just said 3-year anniversary, and that is as old as COVID.
Well, 2.5. It's 2.5 because it was May of 2020.
Yeah.
So like, if I continued into 2023 with it, it would hit 3 years.
You know what I mean? Though, like that's
I
just
know.
wild.
Yeah.
That is.
Yes.
I'll wait till you get to that comment.
I'm getting there. He always, this is the one thing that bugs me is because like, and I think it's just because they know that their viewers were American.
Yeah.
But
So
it didn't make sense to me that like they could ship it to them for the sponsorship, but then you know what I mean? Then they
don't.
couldn't
I mean, so
ship it
there's a
out.
lot of infrastructure that probably has to be in place for them to be able to do it on a large scale versus like handpicking a few people that they know, hey, your audience is probably mostly in the US.
Right.
So I am sure that like these companies are paying attention to where people's audiences are.
Yeah.
But I know you do have to with some of the books because some books, just because they're released in the US doesn't mean they're released in like the UK.
Well, that's the thing, yeah.
And
or
so,
not at
like,
the same time.
You can't you technically cannot send out promo to a booktuber that is not in the country the book is being released in.
Interesting.
But book boxes maybe are like probably are different.
Hi. Oh, thank you.
Could be. Filmed an explanation video and a separate video for the
That
first
is exactly what I did with mine.
Yeah. Because otherwise you would end up with like an hour-long video.
Yep. You've got the introduction to the game and how it works, and then you have us trying to figure out our characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Based on D&D, which I know is something a lot of people have done. But like that's the thing with the D&D is so
Customizable.
like, it's different. Well, yeah, like your D&D type story is going to be very different than Mel's.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Even
And that's
though,
part of why I didn't do exactly D&D. Like I created some of my own things.
Yeah.
Just because like I didn't want to be exclusively copying D&D.
Right. But it kind of has like the same bones of it.
Yeah, it's got the same. Basically it's a tabletop role-playing game.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's just a different system than Dungeons and Dragons. Dungeons and Dragons is just the best known.
Right. Yeah.
So there are like so many different tabletop gaming systems now. It's ridiculous.
Right.
Like they've got some where you get to be cute forest creatures.
The Avengers is a big TBR game.
Why do you think I haven't been doing it?
This year I have not. Like
No,
I probably have boards. I just haven't.
Kind of forgot it existed when I'm for TBR because like
I like I do the boss battles, but then like the actual character boards.
You don't need a TBR to do those though. Like if you just read enough, you'll get them done.
Oh yeah, like I would imagine that I probably have most, if not all of them. But because I've been doing so many of these like experiment videos and vlogs and things like that, they're like
It's just not the time.
That's the focus.
Yep.
I just need to sit down and put books on boards, and that's
right. That's the thing. Like I probably
like there are so many steps that because it's so annoying to have to do that. It's just like I don't want to.
Yeah, I need to go and download that spreadsheet that someone put in the chat and just do it that way, because what was happening was I was trying to put it into my iPad as like an art, and it was just taking too long, and so then I just wasn't doing it because again, too many steps.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's why I stopped doing them for my wrap-ups too, because like you have to add the books as you go, and like it's put such an extra level of like effort that I have to put into my videos, and I'm like,
I don't have time for that.
Yeah.
I want to do the new thing. It's Fabelin. That's what we're doing now.
Yeah. So, anyways, should we sprint again?
Sure.
I think so, because I'm going to go look up this audiobook and then clean the entire time.
Nice. Well, let me share my screen because I was not dumb this time. And I'll see you in 45 minutes.
Yay.
Hello.
Hi.
I forgot my camera wasn't on. How'd we do?
Good. I don't know how much done, but lots of housework.
Yay! That's exciting.
Mhm.
It's a nice reset. I made it to page 48. We've already fucked 3 times.
Oh. Isn't that special?
I was like, there is no plot to this. This is just,
Adorable.
true Katie Robert fashion.
Hmm.
How'd you do, Margaret? You're muted.
I got all of the backgrounds for the new timer set up because I just wanted to change some of the spacing so that it's easier to get like the circle in. Because since this is going to be like a 25 minutes on, 10 minutes, like this, like it's going to be going back and forth. I wanted the ability to like have like, hey, focus, rest, all of that good stuff.
Oh, right.
So
Nice. I know you're already gone, but good night. Hello, welcome. And hello, Cassidy. And
anyways, now I'm
we're already gone, but good night. Oh, I also ate dinner. That's also a thing that I did.
That's important.
Yeah.
I was like, you have to pair it.
Schmidt's head went all the way sideways. They're always just staring at you. Like, hello.
Please give it to us. They're good girls.
Yeah. Where's Porto?
Well, Bella's in Keith.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. So if he does come over, they have to be separated. But the sweetest gal of my life double booked herself tonight and had to
It happens.
cancel our date. So
It happens.
no,
Your girlfriend
Porto-
watches my videos.
She does. She's a good egg.
I was like, who's E. Smith? Oh. Because she's like just recently started commenting on things, and I was like, oh.
Oh, that's cute.
But she's gonna read the MILF book, so
I hope she does. That sounds like right up her alley.
it was like really good.
Good.
Yes. We will probably do one more sprint if that's good with you guys. Maybe like a 30-minute.
Yeah.
Can we do like maybe 25?
Fine. Only if you have a timestamp for 25 minutes.
I do have a timestamp for 25 minutes.
Good.
Of course she does.
We have 45, 40, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, and 5.
Oh my goodness. Yes. Then we can do a 25-minute one.
We can. I have to get ready for bed. We can do a 30. It's
No,
fine.
that's fine. It's just funny. Have about 30 minutes left of For the Throne. Very good. Are you enjoying it? Are you loving the book? Knocked out another 75 pages. Think I'm gonna call it a night. Got an early morning. Have a good night.
Good night.
Yes. Well then we'll just jump right back into a sprint
Hell yeah.
and get some more reading done, and then we'll call it a night. So
That's right.
25:04. Is that close enough for you, Margaret?
Go for it.
Okay, I'll see you in 25 minutes. Hello.
He.
We've been joined by a Schmidt.
Schmidt. Oh, you looked at the thing. Oh.
You figured it out the camera, Schmidt.
Hey, Mom, who are these ladies?
What is all the noise?
Oh my god.
How did we do? Oh, hi, Bella.
She's like, want to breed? I'm horny. No. please
Well,
give me
so is
something.
he, because he hit puberty.
Oh, wow. The worst age to be a boy dog.
He's like,
To be a boy
I
dog.
want to have
Oh, no.
everything.
Both. Hi. 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 I
But
know.
also still want to snuggle with mom.
He's so handsome.
You look so good. He's such a good boy.
He is. How'd y'all do?
I have been fighting with Premiere Pro for the last 4 minutes, 7 minutes, something like that.
Oh.
Doesn't sound like fun.
For some reason, like, do you guys, do either of you, edit in Premiere Pro?
Nope. iMovie.
Hey, there's a drop down menu there's a tool that's supposed to have a drop down menu so I can choose between a rectangle or a circle. And for some reason, the drop down menu is not working.
I'm
So
so
now I
sorry.
have to figure that out.
Weird. I read about 20 pages, but then he wanted to snuggle, and so we did puppy massage instead.
Nice. I got to a pretty crazy part in the book, so I stopped cleaning.
I hear that.
Wait.
We're in the beginning of this book. And I'm very glad I don't think it was the same narrator for the first book because I hate the voice for
Which one are you reading?
Jesus Christ. Not that one. Pride of Metal and Bone.
Okay.
It's the third book in the El Penelope Earthsinger series. It's just the voice that she has come up for the main character of the person who was the main character in the first book is I hate it.
What's wrong, Briar?
That's frustrating.
Come tell me.
Wasn't able to finish my book because 5 fire trucks showed up on my street and I was being a scoop. Same. I would have done the same.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
That happened the other night. Well, I guess it was a couple weeks ago. At like 2 a.m, there were like 3 cop cars like right outside our door, and I guess they had like pulled somebody over and then like arrested them. But like the blue and red flashing lights are like right in our window.
Maybe it was a Mormon murder.
No, I think it was. No, I don't think so. And the guy looked very drunk. What are you doing, Schmidt?
I'm always waiting for another Mormon murder after that book.
Was the book good?
Yeah, it was so different from the show.
Really?
Yeah, the show like sanitized shit.
Under the banner of heaven.
Under the
Yeah.
banner of heaven.
Yeah.
I've lost my book.
Have done 0 reading. It's okay. You just put out your vlog today,
happens.
so you're good. Well, I think that's probably a night for us because
Right.
some people are on the East Coast and they have to go to bed. I'm over here being like, it's only 8 o'clock.
No, we tired.
Yeah. Do you guys have anything that you want to plug on your channel?
Well, Cassie and I competed in 4 rally trials this weekend, and I vlogged it, and that'll be going up soon.
Nice. Well, and you had a vlog go up today too.
Yeah, I did.
Schmidt, please do not kick the computer. That would be bad. Margaret?
Yeah, we do have sprints on my channel on Thursday, and I'm working on eventually getting a timer up for an actual sprint timer where it's like a long time and then a 10-minute break and then a long time and then a 10-minute break. So
All
we're
right.
working on it.
Very good.
Maybe if I can get Premiere Pro to do what it needs, I might not go to bed when this is done because now I'm bothered.
You need to go to bed because you have to work and be an adult tomorrow.
Yeah, fuck me.
So we're doing sprints on Thursday on your channel. What time?
Yes. And then I do have
Is it
writing
8?
sprints for worldwide. Yeah, I think 8, 7:30, something like that. I might do 7:30 just because, like, when I do stuff on my channel and I know I'm gonna do it, I do stop on the way home for food.
Right.
Because I'll just plan ahead to be like, all right, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then worldwide
You know
write-a-thon.
what? I might have to get back to you guys about sprints on Thursday.
Okay.
Well, good thing we did them tonight.
Good thing we did them tonight.
So
We'll figure it out. We'll do sprints.
But Worldwide Write-a-thon is happening on the 21st through the 23rd, and I do have a sprint there. Cal will be joining me along with 2 new people.
Cool.
So
I can write.
I cannot. My brain is
I
like
know
no
you-
writing for
you
you.
did a lot of it. You did more of it last night than I've done all year.
Yeah, I outlined. It was nice.
Nice. Schmidt, you're going to fall. You can't be a wiggle worm.
Really
All right. Well, have a good night, everybody, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.